You think you know her, Zendaya, the red carpets, the awards, the flawless Instagram feed, a brand engineered for a generation obsessed with authenticity. But what if the story you know is missing a chapter? What if behind the Disney fairy tale there's a hidden glitch? The world saw a young girl from Oakland become Rocky Blue, the perfect Disney star. But behind the laugh tracks, the pressure was suffocating. Imagine being 14, your identity tied to a character, your life dictated by call sheets and ratings. While other kids navigated high school, she navigated contracts and public scrutiny. A disconnect grew, a gap between the Zendaya on screen and the real young woman searching for her voice. The real story isn't just about fame's pressure. It's about a secret choice she made, a silent rebellion that changed everything. It was the first time she took control, not as a character, but as herself. And it came with a cost she still pays today. What was this choice? The answer is hidden in the years that followed. The Disney machine creates stars, but it also creates cages. For Zendaya, the script for her life felt hollow. As Shake It Up ended and she moved to KC Undercover, she craved something real. She started using her platform for more than promotion, speaking out, experimenting with fashion, signaling she was more than the girl next door. The industry noticed. Was she becoming too bold? Too political? The turning point came with Euphoria. Rue Bennett was everything Disney wasn't. Raw, dark, honest. Taking the role wasn't just a career move, it was a declaration of independence. The public saw a brilliant pivot, but for Zendaya, it was necessity. The secret she carried made Rue's pain feel personal. Less performance, more exorcism. She wasn't just acting, she was channeling her own hidden journey. What darkness did Rue's story reflect in her own life? Fame surrounds you with people, but can make you feel utterly alone. For Zendaya, the loneliest moments came after the applause faded. Alone in hotel rooms, scrolling through social media, seeing a version of herself she barely recognized. The pressure to live up to a flawless image was immense, a constant performance, even off-set. This isolation was tied to her secret, a wall she built to protect herself, but also a prison. How do you form real connections when you're hiding a fundamental part of your story? She became a master of deflection, using wit and charm as shields, so she poured her loneliness into her work. Rue's isolation in Euphoria was more than acting, it was lived experience. Her art became her only confidant, the only place she could channel what she couldn't share. But how long can you draw from pain before it consumes you? The red carpet is a war zone disguised as a party. Zendaya mastered the art of the pose, the smile, the soundbite. To the world, she was untouchable, a fashion icon, a movie star. But this armor hid deep vulnerability. Every step was a calculated move in a high-stakes game. Behind the scenes, anxiety, last-minute fittings, the hum of expectation. One wrong move could become a headline. The pressure was compounded by her secret, the fear that the mask would slip. She lived in duality, the radiant star in public, the guarded person in private. This code-switching was exhausting, creating a fractured sense of self. Her success is not just about talent, but about emotional endurance, smiling for cameras while protecting a secret that could change everything. As her star grew, so did the shadows. A reckoning was inevitable. As Zendaya's career soared, questions about her past faded. The world celebrated her present, ignoring the missing chapter. Her relationship with Tom Holland became the new fairy tale, completing the image of a perfect life. But secrets don't disappear, they wait. The more famous she became, the harder it was to maintain her walls. The hidden chapter from her Disney years, the life-altering choice, was no longer a distant memory. The truth, her decision wasn't about fame, but about protecting someone else. A silent act of loyalty and sacrifice. This secret forced her to mature, to build armor, to pay the price of isolation and pressure. It's the source of her pain, but also her strength. Now, at the pinnacle of her power, will she finally share the untold story and redefine everything we thought we knew about her? The algorithm is about to break. Are you ready?